up guys, Kuman Singh here, and this is the DZ09 smartwatch. Well, if you look into the revolution of watches, firstly we were able to get these analog watches, and then we got digital watches. Well, these digital watches also came with the alarm clock and an additional light from by pressing a button. And now, after the revolution, we are able to get smartwatches. Well, as we all know, smartwatches made by companies like Samsung and Apple, these are very costly. But then we also have some smartwatches with a bunch of features, but less than those of as compared to those made by Apple and Samsung. But still, we are getting these smartwatch. We have camera, we have microphone, we have watch faces, we have pedometer, and a lot of features. Now, well, this is the DZ09 smartwatch. Let's talk about the body first. At the top of the watch, we are able to get microphone along with the camera. Well, this camera is not so good, but alright, no one takes pictures from these watches. At the bottom, we are able to get the button for turning on this watch, locking this watch, going back, and power off this watch or powering on this watch. At the back side of the watch, we are able to get speaker. Well, this speaker performs really good, but on opening the back side of the watch from here, we are able to get battery with capacity of 380 milliamp hour. Well, that's not so good, not so high, but talking about the battery, I get 3 to 4 days of standby. Well, that's true. And Bluetooth connected. Well, this battery is too small, but performs well. And in the inside of the watch, we are able to get memory card slot and SIM card slot. Well, this SIM card is a micro micro SIM card. Let's go ahead and power on this watch. Well, to power on this watch, we have to press this button unless and until we see this screen. Then we are able to hear this sound, and it will automatically connect you to your phone if your Bluetooth is turned on and you have already paired your phone with this watch. The biggest disadvantage of this watch is the time here resets automatically when you power on off this device. Well, that's okay. And at the front side of the watch, we are able to get this phone and contacts, and these phone call log and the contacts are only visible if you are connected to the Bluetooth device, or you have inserted a SIM card in it. And then we are able to get settings and menu. Here we are able to get battery status and insert SIM. Now I have not inserted any SIM card, that's why it is showing me this. Well, when the screen is powered off, you have to press this button to get it back, to turn it on again. And we have the 3 watch faces on this smartwatch, and those to switch between those watch faces, it's pretty simple. We just have to touch on it and it will change the watch face. This is the second one, and this is the third one. And to unlock the watch, we have to slide like this, and we will be able to get on the home screen. Now pressing on the menu, we are able to get messaging and call logs and slide. The touch screen on this smartwatch is awesome. It is very fast and very fluid and also very responsive. Then we have remote notifier, image viewer, and remote camera. Well, these remote notifier are only available if you have installed a BT notifier application. Let me show you this. Please install BT notifier app in remote device, and if you have installed it, then you can control camera also from this device. Well, if we compare this watch with those made by Apple and Samsung, we will be able to notice that those watches doesn't support browser application, Twitter application, WhatsApp application, and many more features. And also this particular watch supports 3G service also, yes. And also the antenna on this watch are very strong, and no connection drop is there when you are calling on even on 3G network. Well, that's pretty awesome. Now let's head towards the more features of this smartwatch. I have not inserted any SIM card in this watch, sorry for that, but I will try to do the best to show the each and every feature. The biggest drawback of this DZ09 smartwatch is the camera. The camera on this uh, smartwatch is not so cool. As you can see here, it's very laggy. Let's take a photograph. I've took a photograph of my fan, and as you can see here, it's not too clear, and it is okay by the way, but still, as we compare to the smartwatch made by Apple and Samsung, those watch and also fall in many features. Also, the touch on this smartwatch is really cool, and also we are able to get a systematic file manager, as you can see here. Now the great feature which I liked on this smartwatch is the sound recorder, because the microphone on this smartwatch is nice, and the calculator feature and the security features on this smartwatch. This smartwatch is not reset. No one can reset unless and until they know the password of this smartwatch, and there is no recovery mode. This was the full review of DZ09 smartwatch, and make sure to check the link in the description if you want to buy this smartwatch, and all the specifications of this smartwatch you will find in the link in the description. So if you like my video, give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe for more upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the very next episode. Peace.